Hello, folks of YouTube. Welcome to this week's episode of the SL_News Hour, a weekly show where we talk about all of the week's news, trailers, gameplay footage, more trailers, and everything else. So we've got takes coming fresh and piping hot out of my brain. So enjoy. And let's start things off, as always, with a trailer. This one, not really a trailer so much as gameplay footage. Hey! Yo, thank you so much for the gift sub. KJ, appreciate it. We'll talk about that after the show, but thank you so much for the gift sub. I really appreciate it. And let's get going on the trailer. Okay, so this is not a trailer so much as gameplay footage, which is cheating. But wait, hold on, this should have loaded. Thank you. There we go. We've been talking about Biomutant the last few weeks. I wanted to give this some context to see what exactly it is. We talked last night on our P5S stream about the game seemingly being an extremely large open world game, in which I lost a lot of interest. But this gameplay does appear to confirm that the game does in fact take a lot of cues in Breath of the Wild. I have not watched the footage myself yet, but the fact that there's a glider being emphasized first and foremost is, I think, the biggest indicator that, like, hey, they want you to think of Breath of the Wild, I think. Also, to new on the show, it's the SL_green screen. It actually didn't, so if you like the green screen, let me know. Kaboom. That was funky. It's like literal comic thing. Okay. Birds swirl. So yeah, looking very... I don't know how I feel with the comic pop-ups. That's kind of funky. I don't hate it. Just maybe like a little weird given the graphical style, but interesting. You smash the like button for more green screen. No, I mean, I think we've talked about it before. It's just like it's got ups and downs. A little bit of a spectacle action thing going on here. Is that right? Ratchet and Clank, but off. Yeah, that sounds right. I'm just blocking a little bit of items here. So nothing big. Who's developing it? THQ Nordic, I think, is the developer. I'm pretty sure, at least. And publishing. I need to double check that. I think it's being done in-house at Nordic, but let me. I will double check. Or not. Or... Okay, this is... Look, I'm losing interest. It's fine. This is fine. It's not the most bombastic footage in the world. It seems fine. It seems like an action game.
That's the good stuff.
I do like that. The guy says that's the good stuff. Oh, this is great. This I love. THQ, the only people brave enough to ask, what if the Redwall books met Breath of the Wild? Yeah. I mean, like, I'd play Breath of the Wild's style Redwall. Redwall slaps.
The story will go on as long as there is someone there to listen.
Is that a narrator or a character? Very interested in that. Open world game with a narrator I would be into. I don't like how Fortnite this UI is. I believe it's THQ Nordic, right? We can check on Steam. Here we go. Oh, Extreme 101. I'm sorry. I lied to you. The first game on Steam. That's what I got. Alright. Biomutant is unlocking in 4 days. On Steam. I think it may be out on console already. So, there it is. Biomutant. Our other big... Okay, hold on. We'll actually do this later. We're doing this one after. As with this, we'll do these after. Other big pre-news... Or... No, we can do this early. Our other big pre-news trailer we got is Guilty Gear Strive's story trailer. The beta was just out last weekend as of the time of recording of this episode. I played like 20 minutes of it and thought it was really cool. And I watched a lot of footage and I thought it was really cool. I'm looking forward to it. And I am not a Guilty Gear vet, but Arxis is doing a heck of a job.
As the name would imply.
Also, first time the series is English dubbed, which is very cool.
Everything sprang forth from
You can swap languages at will, of course.
This book makes anything possible. It granted magic to mankind, crafted our future, and with it, the risk of our downfall.
I heard the news. So the U.S. sent us a summons letter for Seoul. That's right. The presence of the gear maker has done nothing to slow their plans to hold G4.
Eno is on the move, and they're holding a party. It doesn't take a genius to see how this ends.
Our second Santa's name is Eno. She's an internationally wanted criminal.
Or how the gear maker might respond if the G4 summit's canceled.
Dude, this is
We're
wild.
tasked with checking the security system for G4 and the architecture of
Yeah, this is.
for any
I
blind spots.
didn't know what to expect.
We opened this and it's a
But this
mere
is-
jack in the box. We can all laugh it off.
Is that man somehow two different people?
I was no joke, literally going to say, "Is this a Metal Gear game?" And then he comes out with that.
But now that I've done so, mind telling me why you're really here?
Oh, this is fantastic.
My final venture as a scientist.
Oh, I'm so here for
So
this.
begins at long last. My world peace experiment.
Oh, this is fantastic. The conclusion to their fate.
The United States has launched weapons
Yeah.
against Illyria.
Do something about it.
Is,
Start another world war.
is that Gerald?
Exactly is your wish?
It would kill this world and birth a new universe.
That does indeed sound like the work of a god.
This is bad, Chief.
For too long, I've chosen to avert my eyes. But if there are two things I truly need to erase from this world, they are the Tome of Origin and
That,
certain
that,
bad guys.
that voice is familiar.
Things with him in due time.
Even if it's one I only just discovered.
Let's settle things between us right now.
Is that Virgil? Dude, this rules. Oh, this rules so hard.
Short vacation.
On the bright side, it was your longest yet.
Got me there.
Oh, phenomenal. And you can buy the game in these configurations. Isn't that exciting? We are, of course, in the era of releasing a fighting game with Season 1, Season Pass 1. Hold on, I got autofocused. Hold on. I need to not do that when we're on green screen, especially. Season 1 has been, there's no Season Pass 1 details yet. So like you can buy it and then not know what it comes in it. You know how this goes. So that's a little unfortunate, of course. I mean, like they've got to put Biken and Dizzy in it at some point, right? Elfelt, like there's some series mainstays who I know from like even from like crossovers with Guilty Gear that like are not here yet. I'm like, so it's not like you know how this goes. It's a fighting game. That narrative was so much better than I could have ever hoped for, though. So, Guilty Gear Strive story trailer, very exciting. Looking forward to playing this when it comes out on what? June 11th? That's a weekend. June 11th is a weekend. We're going to talk about that later. This one caught my eye today when I was looking through trailers. We're just going to watch it, and then we'll go through and I'll open the video description, and I'll tell you why I picked this trailer. I didn't know it was NeoWiz. I've been playing lots of NeoWiz stuff recently. Lies of P. Terrible name or a great name. One of the two. I have not watched this trailer yet. I just read the description and I was like, oh yeah, we're watching this. We like yeah, it's like, oh man.
Blossomed into fortune by hands of craftsmen. Truly a beautiful city.
Dude, this has got immense. I'm not gonna say it.
But what use is prosperity against the impending doom that is the plague?
Okay, no, they said plague. This is Bloodborne. No! Dude, I hate that.
Me. I too have fallen.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So I've read the description. You guys don't know who this guy is.
In this graveyard, I must find it. That is my fate.
This is the best game. Oh, I'm so excited for this. No, I'm not sure how much they're gonna say, I guess. Oh no. That was spooky. This is a very Devil May Cry place, which is to say it's a church. Oh my god. That guy's looking a little dishonored. Yeah, true. No, I just mean to say like big demonic creature being destroyed in a church by some dude. That's feeling a little Devil May Cry. And the camera movement. Okay, this is. I wish we.
Wake up, son.
I can do it. I'm not gonna laugh.
Your father proud.
Pittsburgh Pirates. Yep, that's what the P stands for. Nope. The P does not stand with Pittsburgh Pirates. Okay. Who would like to guess? No, I'm not. You're not gonna. You don't get a chance to guess. The P stand. Lies of P, a Souls-like game inspired by the classic story of Pinocchio, has been announced for PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC. Check out the cinematic announcement trailer. What? So that kid was Pinocchio in the chair. That was Geppetto. This guy, that's Geppetto. I don't know how to react to this. How do you react to this information? Apparently 2023, by the way. How do you react to this information? Like, what do you do now? Now that you know this, like, what do you do? How do you live your life? Like it's lies of P, because Pinocchio lies. That's the whole story. What? How do you make this game? I'm so intrigued. I saw somebody comparing this to American McGee's Alice. Like, we got like edgy video game Alice in Wonderland. Now it's time for edgy video game Pinocchio. I just think edgy video game Pinocchio. You could not have like. You could have been like. You could not have like sold me a bet on the Pinocchio edgy video game being a Bloodborne inspired Souls-like. What? What does it even mean? It's an entire bingo card in one sentence. Like, what? So, anyway, I had to show this trailer because... Like, what? Yeah, see? Alice Madness Returns. Yep. Like, are these Pinocchio's weapons you can choose from? He's got a Sekiro arm. Like, it's perfect, right? Okay, anyway. That's that. That's the trailer. We're going to come back to more trailers and game footage afterward. I had to get that out of the way, though. Today's music is brought to you by OC Remix, as always. Today's album, Harmony of Heroes, is a Smash Bros. Ultimate, I believe, Ultimate? Or Brawl, or one of the Smash 4, maybe. Was it Smash 4? 2014? Smash 4? I think Smash, whatever. Smash Bros. Remix album. This is called Echoes of the Showdown. Okay. Smash 4. Thank you. That's what I thought. First piece of news. Dude. Really? Really? This one we covered in last night's P5S Tilter episode. When we were tilted last time we talked about this. What is it? I'm so mad about this. I'm not like furious, right? It's just like yet another of Nintendo's completely inexplicable decisions. Why would you ever make this? Like, what is the, like, what? Because, like, no doubt there was like Nintendo thought about this, right? Like, this was thought through. But what? So they're adding fast travel to Skyward Sword, but only if you have this. Is the TLDR here. You have to buy this. It's a cute amiibo. It's very cute. It's a good amiibo. You do have to spend $25 to fast travel in Skyward Sword HD. So like, even from dungeons is the big note, which is like, whoa. So yeah, that's frustrating. It's just like deeply frustrating. I don't know what else to add to it. Nintendo makes a lot of strange decisions with amiibo and content, and this is like the 4th or 5th maybe such Zelda amiibo that's locked content behind it. The good news is Nintendo can't stop you from printing NFC chips. You can just print a little strip and then put it on your Switch, and oh, it doesn't know. Like, I think that's a fine sales model, considering like that part should be free. You can pay $25 for the figure. That's fine. That's fine. Whatever. Moving on to another piece of inexplicable news. We reached out to Nintendo for clarification. Is phenomenal. That's so good. This is absolutely like catastrophic news density. This is almost as bad as Lies of P in terms of like density of information here. Samus silhouette spotted. That's pretty interesting. In Batman/Fortnite comic. We have to back up several times. We have to back up very far from here. Because A, Batman/Fortnite comic, which exists. There is a Batman Fortnite comic. It's real. You can read it. It involves deep Fortnite lore, apparently. In issue 3 of this deep lore Fortnite Batman comic, there is very clearly the silhouette of Samus. It could not be, right? It could not be. But, like, there are rumors that Samus is coming into Fortnite, and then a very specifically Samus-shaped silhouette shows up in Fortnite comic. So it could just be a little, hey, a little bit of fun Easter egg. On the other hand, so we don't want to think too hard about this because it could just be all rumors and speculation and having fun. But like, as far as like a funny headline goes, that's as good as it gets. That's as good as it gets. This is a quick one. This one is platform news for Twitch. This is good. This is basically universally good. The only thing, this is the whole headline, sub costs are being reduced in a lot of countries to better fit the cost of living instead of a direct translation of $5 US. That's good for people. That's really good. The only way this can impact the platform negatively is streamers who will be having reduced income basically from their expected takes of, instead of $5 US per sub guaranteed, it's might be less. But like if the money's being predicated on people not being able to afford these subs in the first place, then like that's not good money to be making. So this is good. It should increase the number of subs that are available to the platform as well. So this is, it's good. That's good. this is good. Couple bits of Twitter news in the mix here. Just real quick headlines. Starfield E3 release date. Date should be late 2022. This lines up perfectly with what we've been seeing the past couple of years. It's lined up with what I've been guessing for the past several years and are just sort of vague speculation for what Starfield might look like. Yeah, that sounds right. And this is apparently some pretty solid reporting here. So it seems to be pretty solid sources there. So it seems good. Additionally, on the Twitter news front, Samurai Showdown coming to Steam June 14th. Good stuff. Samurai Showdown, people like that game a lot. I'm glad they like it. They should keep playing it. Good job, SNK. You made a good fighting game. Interesting, Capcom. This is like the Sega news from last week. This is another like a Capcom investor information, right? That's basically it. MH Rise did really well, which is exciting for Monster Hunter fans. That means we're getting more Monster Hunter content. And Capcom wants to keep releasing lots of titles, which is good because Capcom has been releasing a lot of good titles the last few years. Good work, Capcom. You're doing good. Continue onwards. Speaking of Returnal, which I'm going to be playing later tonight on the stream, this is a bit of Axios. I don't know why Axios, but Axios wrote this up for some reason, and basically has talked about what I've talked about on Returnal streams, which is to say, Housemarque is doing way better now. That's really good to hear. Housemarque is a pretty historic studio, been involved in arcade games for a long time, arcade style games for a long time, and it's really cool to see them doing so well with Returnal. The big thing I wanted to note here is I'm waiting for that sip for like 20 seconds. That they are looking into fixes to the save system, which I just mentioned tonight, is not like a deal breaker, but very frustrating. And new content and fixes. Yeah, Housemarque is for shmups. I mean, man, and I think some adjacent genre stuff in the arcade style space. Like, they've been a huge name for years, and it's really cool that they have survived. Because, you know, I remember reading this 2017 interview where the CEO said arcade is dead. I remember reading that and being very sad about the future of the studio. And so, you know, it wasn't that long ago. It was, you know, but 4 years ago, right? I remember when that happened. So it's really cool to see them coming up from the ashes there into this. So I'm excited on this. Like, as someone who's loved Returnal, the idea of updates, fixes, content, yeah, here for it. So very exciting. This one, another just like quick headline. They're no longer a Remnant. True. That's a lot of money. Is the TLDR here? That's good for them. Good for them. Devolver Digital, you know, of course, we know as the megalith of indie publishing, which is a weird term in the first place, but they're an indie publisher, and that's wild. That's a big number for an indie outfit, right? So very, very cool. They do a phenomenal job in publishing. They are, you know, a pillar of the Steam ecosystem and the Twitch platform. So cool to see. Interested to see where this goes, of course. We're waiting for Hollow Knight news, folks. Is what that frown means. No Hollow Knight news for E3 this year. That's okay. I will wait as long as it takes. Couple bits of quick studio formation news. Time Splitters Studios getting back together to make a new entry in the Time Splitters franchise. That's cool. I like that. Cool. Good for them. That's all I got. That's cool. Good stuff. Yeah. Cool. On a much more, I have more comments to make on this. Epic and Blizzard vets are forming a new studio, Lightforge Games, and that's a big eyebrow considering how much we talked about Blizzard vets leaving the studio recently. So that's a big, like, so that's an exciting headline in the first place, and then of course your follow-up thought is, what are they making? Let's not forget that when the Age of Empires team collapsed and went to go form, what was it, Robot Studios, whatever it was called. They immediately made Orcs Must Die, so that was like, you know, you don't have to line up to your previous games. Lightforge, this is where it gets a little funky. Paradigm Shutdown, yeah. We all love highly social, creative games, and we particularly love games where players drive the narrative, CEO Matt Shmabari said. We're looking to combine elements from Minecraft or Roblox with tabletop RPGs to form a new way to play role-playing games. Given our backgrounds, making a game that looks to revolutionize RPGs was an obvious choice. What does that mean? I don't know. It's very buzzwordy. This is, I think, to me a very sequel to the pinball RPG. You're so right. Yeah, D&D Minecraft is like a genius concept. It's a very buzzwordy sentence. Right? This is like an extraordinarily investor-targeted sentence, right? This is a super high, but like once you get over like yes, this is very sort of trying to get the investor spark going. This is like a great idea. As much as Minecraft and Roblox have made money-wise and industry share-wise, like, yeah, there are no big-name role-playing game tools. Like, there's some, but they're like, there's some tools out there. There's a lot of tools out there, but they're very much more niche and hard to use and funky and finicky or very old. And creating like a modern social platform to play RPGs on, that's a big move if they can pull it off. So kudos to them for trying. Interested to see where we go. Fingers crossed. In perhaps the most eyebrow-raising, confusing news of the week, both halves of the sentence are bizarre to me. Square Enix called Outriders its next big franchise. Stop. No, it's not. What are you saying? Stop that. Also, how? I played the Outriders demo. It was very fine. It was like super 5 out of 10. Completely squandered its premise. Very average action game. The action, it wasn't bad. I just didn't care at all. It was totally fine. Like, I'm not saying the studio did a terrible job, but like, I do not think that that property has the writing to sustain a franchise. I am stunned. Like, this is so weird. And there were tech issues, and like, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like bad for me would be like, you know, I'm saying like the game was like, I don't want to say like they spent like a shitload of money and time and people worked really hard on the game. And that's not anybody's fault that I didn't like it. I just think for me, like narratively, it felt very derivative, and you know, it's a big budget release, right? You got to play to the safe zone of writing and premise. And when you play to a very large audience, you're going to lose people because you're playing very safe games. I think the game started off with a very interesting narrative that would have led to a much more interesting game if they had stuck with it, but ended up going kind of the typical Mad Max, you know, Borderlands style, post-apocalyptic, everything sucks game, which is fine, but like I just don't care about that at this point, unless you like really hook me. And they didn't. They hooked me on like the weird character interaction meditation on what the nature of humanity and colonizing planets is. And that was like a weird, like, hey, can we not screw up Earth this time? Is like a phenomenal concept for a game. And then they literally time skipped past that. I don't want to yell it over the Outriders demo again. But TLDR, I don't think this is the game for that. Very confused. If they can do it, very pleased. Good for them if they can pull it off. The combat had some great, again, like it wasn't bad. Combat was like very enjoyable. It felt very Destiny derivative, but like it was enjoyable and I had a good time with the combat. So for me, it was just like writing and premise that I was frustrated with. Anyway, I gotta drink some tea and reduce my blood pressure from a couple of these news items. And we're gonna go watch, to reduce our blood pressure, we're gonna watch Overwatch footage. Yay! I'm just kidding. No, we are gonna watch Overwatch. Oh, stop. Sorry, I hit the next button instead of the mute button. I just want to like thumb through this basically. So I know nothing about Overwatch in the current year, but given that this news dropped like 2 to 3 hours ago, all this footage of Overwatch 2, it would have been very remiss of me not to mention it during the show today. Clearly a lot of UI cleanup. I think of almost this like observer client is, let me see if I can find anything else actually. Let's see. Dude. I should probably redo my YouTube red thing. You get hit with pre-roll at the, it does look like Overwatch a lot. Shoutouts to Panera Bread. We've seen this before, right? Yeah.
He has 2 charges to her bubble now.
Wait, is 5-5 not how it, is it 4v4 right now?
That can be
very is that new? Oh, interesting. Yeah, this is all, this UI is super interesting.
With five
it's clear. Oh, was it 4v4 or 6v6? I can't remember what Overwatch was. But it wasn't 5v5, right? That's new. That's a big deal. And it might 6v6, okay. It might indicate that they're trying harder to play to the MOBA space. Or at least to just like get in line a little bit more with with expectations in the genre. Like 5v5 is like how people are playing right now, so like why mess with the formula basically? That's fascinating.
From that room, you really kind
to kind of now dive into the tank role, and also went on support. You know, to throw a few.
Yeah, it does look like Overwatch. I'm trying to see what these like get these like little headline things. Changes to role. So there's a lot of tweaks to the game. It looks like a pretty big gameplay overhaul. Good for them. Congratulations, Overwatch, for making Overwatch 2. You made it. Let's move on. I don't know what this is. I am not familiar at all with the Onmyoji series. But like, who doesn't like a good cinematic trailer? Right? Who doesn't love a good cinematic trailer? We know Shun Doji from Neo 2. You know Shun Doji from Neo 2. Hey! And that guy also from Neo 2. Crazy Neo references, guys. I'm joking, of course. Please laugh. These are famous figures of myth. Ooh! Oh, that was cool. Oh, this is sick, actually. Dude, what is the Amioji franchise about? Is it an action game series? I genuinely don't know. I just wanted to watch this trailer. I've heard it. Dude, that was super slick. Hold on, give me 1 second. On Mioji game series. Help? Role-playing mobile game? What? Wait, like is it a mobile game? Dude, I'm confused now. Okay, I'll look this up later. But the trailer was cool. Maybe it's just a mobile game. I thought there was like more games in the series. Okay. Mario Golf, this one I do know. This one we know. Okay, so we are in the back half of the stream where we allow for some longer trailers. Before we get to that one though, we're gonna I just realized that one was 5. I thought it was 1 minute 50 something. It's actually 5 minutes long. Give me 1 second. If you are not here for the longer trailer section, thank you for watching the show today. Hopefully I'll catch you next one. This show airs every week on Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern on the Twitch stream, and should air sometime over the weekend on YouTube. So hopefully I'll see you in the next one. But otherwise, here's the videos. This one I wanted to shout out, fairly small bit of news, but for anybody familiar with Amanita Design, they make a lot of really, really phenomenal point-and-click adventure games. Absolutely stunning art direction. They haven't been in the game for a little bit. Oh, let me see. I'm not sure when their most recent game came out. Oh, 2020 apparently. I totally missed that. Wow. What the heck? Oh, I missed like the last 4 years of their games. They're most famous for early to mid 2000s point and click games, including Samarost, or sorry if I'm butchering that, Samarost maybe. And it's just let it speak for itself. Virtually dialogueless if memory serves, and this gorgeous puzzle game. This is a brand new free remaster of the game with a new soundtrack and updated visuals. Not super long and super worth your time. So this game came out in 2003, and you can just get it for free now on platforms, which is fantastic. So give it a look. It is a phenomenal point and click game. Really good vibes. Fantastic art, like I said. Great music. Great time. Real quick, minute long weapons rundown from Ratchet and Clank. You know I'm excited for this one.
Welcome to Zircon Jr.'s almost launch party to celebrate the release of Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
This might be a little much, but I do want to see the weapons.
Today's topic: weapons and traversal.
This robot needs to stop yelling. Okay, this is the Rift Tether is so cool. One of the most clever mechanics I've seen. That's what it is, Hydra. Yeah. It's like Gurr and the guy from Borderlands. Yeah. You're 10 years too late. I'm sorry. Claptrap, thank you. Ricochet is a really cool looking attack.
But that's not all. Come back next time as Zircon Jr. takes you on a tour of planetary proportions.
I should note, it may not be that they're 10 years too late. It may be that I'm 10 years too late.
Wow, is that the box art?
Like, this could be really funny to a younger generation still. I just don't. I'm too tired. 10 years too old. Exactly. Okay, before we jump into this one, would anybody like to watch a Back for Blood character rundown trailer? I watched it earlier today. I don't think it was like phenomenally interesting, but we can, if you're interested in Back for Blood, I can definitely throw that on as well. The trailer dropped earlier today. Characters and Zombies trailer. Speaking of games with like tone. Let me know.
Easy to learn controls. Anyone can get a nice shot.
Back 4 Blood's the new Left 4 Dead successor.
Study the wind and the terrain.
Oh yeah.
Think it through.
Oh yeah.
And then swing.
I don't even know if I'm gonna buy this, but like, man, I played a lot of Mario Golf back in my day.
You can easily line up impressive shots, fit for a pro golfer.
Oh yeah.
Excellent. Curve shots bend the ball's trajectory so you can avoid obstacles.
Dude, look at that.
Spin shots add a little spin to the ball, adjusting its path.
Let's add a little spin to it.
And there are plenty more techniques in your proverbial golf bag. The shot gauge.
I'm sorry. What? It's not a proverbial. It. Huh? It's a literal golf bag. He literally.
Lets you see how your shot will curve due to slopes. And the scan function lets you examine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's got to be motion controlled. That's great.
With these techniques, you'll be strategizing like a master.
Oh.
Instead of button controls, you can opt for motion controls.
I'm using tilt controls.
Swing a Joy-Con controller like a golf club. As you swing the controller, your character will swing in the game. You'll feel like you're really golfing.
Just like in real life.
Mario and his pals are geared up.
You can be King Babam? Dude, they put Paulina in the game. I love, look at this visor. This is the best thing that's ever happened. Dude, they put Chuck in the game?
From power to control, each
Wait, where's Metal Mario?
outrageous golfer has their
Wait.
own surprising strengths. Up to 4 players can hit the green.
I'm sorry, I just, hold on. I would like to emphasize, we have, hold on, can I pause it on the frame? What? Has Chargin' Chuck been in any Mario spin-off game? Chargin' Chuck? Chargin' Chuck, let's see. He shows up in Super Mario Party as non-playable characters. They have not been in the Mario Party series until that time. What? What? Not the baseball one on Wii? I don't think so. They should be though, right? Because they throw baseballs in Mario World. Why is... Whatever, dude. Thinking too hard about this.
4 players can hit the greens.
These golf outfits... Look at Bowser! Are you joking? Look at this! Do you see this? Oh my god. Oh, I'm obsessed. He's like... He's Guy Fieri. Like, look at this. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I'm in awe.
to fantastical areas you could only find in the world
This
of
looks
Super
great.
Mario.
This looks great.
Some courses
Look at these
are
courses.
just what you'd
So
expect.
Bowser goes to Flavor Town. You're so
Others
right.
include strategic challenges. Expect
Okay.
the unexpected.
Regrettably, oh,
Speaking of, there's a new
that's
way to
murder.
play golf.
He killed a
The
pokey.
kind of battle you could only wage in a Mario game. Speed golf. Now it's always your turn.
This is the only real mode, of
Teams off
course.
at once and races to their ball. Hit it in.
Not a proverbial golf bag, literal golf bag. Oh my
And
god.
try to stay ahead of the competition. Throughout the match, you'll collect items.
Oh, I wasn't a polo. Was Mario rocking the quarter zip?
To their ball. Hit it again and again and try to stay ahead of the competition.
Look at that. Mario's rocking the quarter zip.
Throughout the match, you'll collect items to restore stamina and overcome the obstacles standing between you and
That's how every game's gonna go.
Every character has a different special dash, which can be used to rocket forward while the acceleration lasts. Or
Oh yeah.
use it to steamroll opponents. And let's not forget these golfers' signature moves.
Yes.
Special shots.
Oh yes.
Some knock back other balls on impact. Others clear out any balls in their path. Each golfer has something special to offer. Use that to your advantage and make your rivals eat dust. Hitting the ball is just the beginning. Better know how to dash
Those were
and
so good.
special shots to keep up with
Oh
these
man, those specials are amazing.
and in this obstacle-filled arena, an intense new golfing competition is underway. Battle Golf. It's speed golf with special rules set on a single course. Here, golfers battle to claim any of the 9 holes they can before their opponents. Be the first golfer to capture 3 flags, and victory is yours. Level up your golfing skills and your rookie me character. While
What is
engaging
going
with
on?
random locals in Golf Adventure. In the practice
Excuse
area,
me?
there are in-game coaches for beginners to learn from as you work on.
Yeah, I think we knew about this. I mean, like, here's the thing. I mean, if Camelot's working on this, they used to make RPGs, and like, from what I've heard, like low-key Mario Golf Advance is like one of the, is like a very well put together RPG.
Boss battles in golf. Legendary. You'll even level up by gaining experience and then allocating points to different stats, allowing you to develop your golfer however you
Why does
want.
Nintendo do this?
Then you can use your leveled up me in versus play. The Mario Golf series has leveled up. Ready, set, swing. Mario Golf Super Rush. Available June 25th. Only on Nintendo Switch.
Unfortunately, I am literally busy that day.
On Nintendo eShop.
Dude, what? This is wild. I think I am literally busy. We have like the June 11th corridor is too powerful. Or I have too many games coming out. This is Mario Golf Super Rush. Comes out, you know, in a bit. We're running a little long on this, but you know what? Let's watch the Back 4 Blood trailer because we were interested in that last time we did this show. So let's watch this trailer. Get a feel for it. See what you guys think, and then we'll close it out. Oh, hold on. We have an advertisement. June 11th, yeah. The June corridor is going to be a mess. We must wait 7 more seconds before we are allowed to game. Oh, I didn't put it in the thing. I'm sorry. Hold on. We'll get to that too. I totally forgot. Because I didn't have it in the window. I had it in my notepad, but not the window.
Yep, that's me. So you're probably...
This is where I was like, oh, this is going to be a trailer, huh?
We got here. A scary worm turned everyone into monsters. And then it fell apart. It's a real mess out there. But
I mean, like, they're going, like... I say a headache, but like they went for it, and like good for them for going for it, right? At least they went for it. It is fun.
This is Walker, the guy everybody can depend on.
Just doing my job.
War-torn veteran, weirdly accurate? Check, check, check.
They are highlighting gameplay stuff, and this is you know, gameplay stats.
Need a prescription for
So.
pain? Call Doc.
You're not dying today.
She's just as good at blasting Ridden as she is at keeping everybody on their feet. Except for that guy. Carly's head's on a swivel.
Something smells bad, and for once, it isn't us.
Wait, that one I couldn't have expected. I could not have expected how they spelled her name. I thought of like 3 ways of spelling Carly that were not how that was spelled.
She ever shut up? Blunt. Jim is our eye in the sky. He's our seasoned marksman. Crack shot. Lethal at 500 yards. That's gotta hurt. That's Hoffman. He weirdly digs this whole apocalypse thing. He always comes prepared.
Who's laughing now?
To blow shit up.
They went for it.
This is Evangelo, a natural-born survivor and the newest member of the team.
Ah, no, man, no!
And that's Mom. At least that's what we call her because she's tough, doesn't take shit from anybody, and always knows exactly what to say.
Welcome to the shit show.
She might not have brought you into this world,
Just don't expect a trophy.
but if you're a Ridden, she'll take you out of it. And that badass?
This was the game that had the card system, so should be fairly interesting to see if this is something you can use for the team, for like doing like team comps versus just who you prefer to use.
I'm sort of the glue that holds the whole team together. And then there are these guys. The breaker will snap you in half like a Russian boxer. Ugh, the ogre. They throw these. We call them meatballs.
That's correct. Those are the meatball. Don't like that.
These buddies will be on you like flies on shit. And
Don't. I also don't like that.
literally eat you whole.
Don't like that.
Gross. You think they're ugly? Wait till you see what else we have to deal with. This is our
So anyway,
and we're taking it
despite this, I am very excited for Back 4 Blood. It looks like a lot of fun, and should be a very good co-op game. Maybe not, right? But should fill a co-op niche that I'm waiting for. And I did forget the thing that I mentioned SJC and I talked about. Let's open that up now. Sorry about that. This is a pretty easy one. I don't know why I forgot about it. Again, it's fine to do. This is I did not Control C apparently. Control C. Hey, look, it's games.quick.com/schedule. This is something that, you know, is not like industry news, but it is news that I care about. The Games Done Quick 2021 is scheduled, finally. There is a schedule. And here we go. Starts on July 4th. This lineup for GDQ this year, for anybody unfamiliar, Games Done Quick is a biannual charity speedrunning marathon that lasts a full week straight and has raised millions and millions of dollars, literally, for the 2 charities it supports, Doctors Without Borders and the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Absolutely phenomenal program. I'm not affiliated with it at all. I've never been to one. I've never been part of one, but I watch it every single year, twice a year, and I love it to death. So I always want to help promote it because it's a charity marathon. It's like literally for all charity. So you should go check it out. Yeah, it's a phenomenal program. Really, really good lineup this year. F-Zero G, the first day is crazy. F-Zero GX, Kirby Superstar, Spyro, K-Shoot Mania Showcase is going to be extremely exciting. This is usually a physical event. It's going to be held. It's been held virtually for the past couple of years, and will be held virtually for this one, but should be back to physical events next year. K-Shoot Mania is sick. Oracle of Ages, Metal Gear Solid, phenomenal, and the final day is equally as stacked, including Mario Kart All Cups from the legend himself, Abney, Bowser's Fury, any percent, Pokemon Emerald Glitchless, Kingdom Hearts Final Mix Critical Mode, Demon Souls Remake Speedrun, Dark Souls 3 any percent, 70 star Blindfolded. I'm unclear if that's the whole thing, but like, if so, what? I think it would have to be, given 215 estimate. So like, what? I don't know how this is going to work, but like, what? Insane. The the classic GDQ finisher, 100% Metroid race. I mean, and that's just all, that's just the beginning of the end. We have Breath of the Wild all dungeons. Dance Rush Stardom Showcase? I didn't even see this yet. Wow, that's awesome. Factorio 90%. Doom Eternal runs. Like, this is a super stacked GDQ. So, starting July 4th for the whole week afterward. Check it out. I'll be watching. I'll be hosting it on the channel, of course, whenever I'm offline. So, give it a look. Lots of good stuff this year. Very exciting. GeoGuessr, I didn't see this yet. GeoGuessr Perfect Score. Hilarious. Crash 4. Very exciting. Majora's Mask. 100% No Source is a goofy category, but it's a fun one. Zelda has been, like, hilarious the last couple of years of speedrunning, so I will definitely be watching that one. Untitled Goose Game is back for better or for worse. It's a late night slot. I think it's for better this time because it's not. The last time we had it and there was drama about it, it was at a physical event. So good time for it to come back before the next physical event. So there's no more drama. I'm tired of the drama. Anyway, check it out. July 4th through 11th. Phenomenal. I believe, I can't remember this one. GDQ, Summer GDQ is Doctors Without Borders. I think it is. Yes. So 4th through 11th. Doctors Without Borders, great charity. And very exciting. So come on by for that. But yes, folks, anyway, I'm Essel. Thanks for being here for the news hour this week. If you enjoyed this, consider subscribing to the channel down below to find more videos like this, including the other news hours. There should be in a playlist where my head is, I guess. I guess I have to make a new YouTube cards thing for this because I'm usually top left. Or top left? Yeah. Anyway, come by. Twitch stream runs every night, Sunday through Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, twitch.tv/SL_TV. Come by, join us live. Come see us live. It's fun. As Thursdays are the news hour, Sundays for Sunday Souls, and everything else all week. So hopefully I'll see you all next time. Until then, enjoy yourselves, get some rest, and peace out.